basketball.
That's that dude right there. Iceman with a cold-blooded play.
Slam down. My goodness.
And dunking. Uh-oh, watch out.
Slams it down. The beautiful cut and the finish.
This is what we've been waiting for.
We got 6 games today. We want everybody to enjoy
New York, a city so nice they had to name it twice. We're in Brooklyn, Barclays Center, the BK, spread love the Brooklyn way. It's week 3 of the Big 3. Here's a look at our schedule here on CBS. We'll begin things with the defending champions Trilogy taking on Power, and then 2 teams with championship aspirations, Tri-State taking on the Triplets. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Custer alongside my partner Brian Scalabrine. Hey, we got Michael Rappaport with us. He's back. He's going to join us in just a bit. I can't wait because we're going to begin things off with a rematch of last year's Big 3 title game when you talk about Power and Trilogy.
And the thing is, both these teams are coming off of embarrassing losses, and that's not how these coaches play around. Nancy Lieberman, Steven Jackson, they're going to be on their guys today to perform. This is a big game.
A huge game here. And you know, you talk about last year in this title game, especially for Trilogy, it was really all about their leader, Isaiah Briscoe. This is the guy who leads Trilogy, led them to a championship. They went back to back. They're trying to three-peat for the first time in league history, but he is the guy, leads them in scoring, also leads the league in three-point.
Unbelievable how he has developed his game to the outside shot. I thought last year he would struggle with the physicality of Power. He had no problem going inside. He can also do it on the outside.
Power, they shot a league-low 32 points last week, had no one in double figures, but when they score, it's because of Glenn Rice Jr.
When they're good, Rice is going off. He can score from 4, 3, 2 in the paint, make plays. He is just their guy. He's the guy that makes them go. He's going to have to get buckets today.
I said it at the top. Folks, he's back. He's got unprecedented access. Michael Rappaport. Rapp, what's going on, man?
You see the pass. It's 1 of 1. We're in Brooklyn, New York City. Barclays, where it all started, season 1 with the Big 3. You never thought that we would take it this far. Now we're in season 6. But I think it's time to implement a dress code. Scalabrine, do you not own an iron? Was there not an iron available in the hotel? You look like you literally rolled out of bed.
That's not how I roll. First of all, where you been? And second of all, you just can't come in here and start doing that to me. Like, I'm established here. You are a guest. You're the one that, I walk in, no pass, you gotta have a cardboard cutout of yourself. So Mike, get your game right, because we ain't doing no junior varsity things here.
Listen, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about the games. I'm excited about the performances. I'm excited to be in the Mecca of basketball, New York City, Brooklyn, New York. It's season 6, week 3 of the Big 3. Let's go!
Oh, I love it. We just started. Here's a look at the rosters. They're presented by PNC Bank. Tina Mobley, he's the captain of Power, but it's Glenn Rice Jr., the leading scorer for Trilogy. Look, the captains, Earl Clark, Amir Johnson, and look, they got a new member, Ryan Carter. They call him the Hezzy guy.
Big guy on Instagram. Check him out.
Nancy Lieberman, the Hall of Famer. She is the head coach of Power, and Steven Jackson. Look at the bling on Steven Jackson around his neck.
You got to be you, and he's bringing the big guns out because they got to get a win today.
Well, if you're unfamiliar with the Big 3, here are the rules. First team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2. There is no game clock, but there is a 14-second shot clock. Got to get it up, and we've got the 4-point shot. That always keeps you in the game. It's a rematch of last year's title game, Trilogy. The defending champions taking on Power, and it's Glenn Rice Jr. hands it off. The Tina Mobley gets the screen, pulls up, first jumper cash.
Still doing it. Nice play, little dribble hand up, getting Tina Mobley to his left hand. Folks, buckle up. This is going to be an all-out war.
Earl Clark dishes to Amir Johnson. And here's a reach in on Power.
Both teams come out with their play designed by the coach. Great reads by the ball handler. One to shoot, that time Earl Clark with the pass.
As you pointed out, both of these guys coming off losses, so both hungry. Now here in the Big 3, you go to the line, you shoot 1 shot for 2 points. And it's good, and we're tied up at 2 here early. Again, first team to 25, we go to the half. Here's Royce White laying it in.
We talked about Glenn Rice Jr. at the top. We talked about his scoring and how he makes this thing go, but he is an underrated playmaker. Nice little bounce pass to White going to the basket.
Here's their leading scorer, Isaiah Briscoe. The snatch back, but there's a hold on Powell.
Take a look, coming off that pick and roll, you see the gap. Lays it right up. Nice move, and it's good to see Royce White going to the basket. He is so tough when he gets to that rim. I'm really excited about these matchups today.
This is a good one. The next one's going to be good as well. Briscoe, the triple, leads the league in threes. Got his own board. He'll pull it again.
Royce, I need you to come back here, Royce. Come here.
Too strong.
Yeah, he had 5 threes. He didn't play well last week, but had 5 threes. That just shows you how good he is.
Here's the cat from the corner. Off the mark, and it's Briscoe with the rebound in Trilogy. Briscoe drives the baseline off the glass, and it rolls off. It is Royce White now with it. White spins, shot blocked. Good defense by Earl Clark.
Yeah, last year's Defensive Player of the Year, Earl Clark. When you say versatile defender, he could guard all positions. That should be a shot. That shot clock didn't stop. It should be at like 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, just off an offensive rebound. They're calling on. They're going to reset it to 14.
Amir Johnson will inbound for Trilogy. Here's Earl Clark working on White. He'll pull it from the corner. It's no good. Rice. Kick out to White. For 3, yes.
That's a good sign if you're Power. You got White diving to the basket, the force down there. Now you got him making threes. It becomes a problem for Trilogy.
7-2 is the score. Here's Earl Clark. Handling it and driving and scoring.
I'm telling you, he's the most underrated guy in this league. We talk about a lot of players in this league. Earl Clark does it defensively. He can shoot it, 3s, 2s, and he can get to the cup.
Here's Rice. He'll pull it from 3, and Amir Johnson with the foul.
Yeah, no three-point line blockouts, I'll tell you that. Watch Clark right here get into his bag, and he can do anything from here. He could pull up, like the 2 steps, bringing that ball back, finishing with the right hand over the front of the rim.
So just like the free throws, when you're fouled shooting the 3, you shoot that foul shot from the top of the 3-point line. 1 shot for 3. Here's Briscoe now. Oh, how about that move?
Oh, he stepped
out of bounds.
Whew. I'd like to get approval from the Hezzy guy. Yo, he's on the bench talking about that move. Briscoe has his own bag, I'll tell you that.
Inside to White again. White will go to the line.
Great example, once again, of Glenn Rice Jr. being more than just a scorer, making plays to the basket. And he's really smart as a player. He's throwing the ball to where only Royce White can get it. I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at the defense and where the defense is not. Nice play.
White left it short. Here's Clark. Blocked by White. Got it back, though, and lays it in.
That's just sticking with it.
1-point lead for Power. Here's Mobley at the high post. Working on Briscoe. Backs him down. Fades. Shot's no good. White with the push.
This is how I expect this game to go.
Yeah.
Every shot, every foul is going to be contentious. Coaches are going to be riding the refs. Players are going to be riding the refs. That's just how this game is going to be an all-out war.
Here's Briscoe, gets the screen from Clark. Clark lost it. Royce White. Corner to Mobley. That three is good.
And when he loads that up with that left hand, we've been seeing that shot for years. Tina Mobley out here still doing it, still shooting the ball with confidence.
10-6. First team to 25 to the half. Clark, too strong. Lynn Rice Jr. to Royce White. White with 5 on this shot clock. Shoots the air ball.
So Steven Jackson going with the Hezzy guy.
Yes, a new pickup for Trilogy as Ryan Clark checks in. And listen, Ryan Carter, I should say, you go to YouTube. He is known as the Hezzy God on social media, man. The followers he's got, some of the moves.
I want to see if it works out here. That's the thing I'm most curious about.
Here's Briscoe, the Hezzy, in the left hand.
Man, such a physical guard. He went left. He took over the airspace of Royce White, got to the other side, finished with the left hand. Nice move for Briscoe.
10-8 is our score now. Here's White trying to back him down. Spinning, uses his body, power. Tried to jump it off with DJ Klein.
Now Clark ran that down and stepped out of bounds.
Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson, he didn't step out.
Trying to post up Briscoe.
That one knocked away by Carter. Back into Mobley. Shot no good. He gets his own board. Goes up again. Counted in one. The cat. Ooh, he is crafty.
Still doing it. Should be a timeout. Take a look. Battling. Tina Mobley inside. Get to that left hand. Lays it in.
4-point lead for Power. 12-8 our score. It's a big 3 here on CBS.
If you were to miss that, that would be a disaster.
You guys hear me? You hear me? Okay, so I'll get him out of this break. Just tell me when. How long you have him for?
Possession, that's why.
6'9", 260. I will bear.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Coutinho, this is a tough game. Killer threes are not playing around. What do you have to say about this game? My man, you looking at me like you want to put hands on me.
Listen, not everybody's happy Rap is back, but he is back. He has unprecedented access. How are you doing, Rap?
Unprecedented access with Philly's finest, Coutinho Mobley. Coutinho, you guys are playing well. It's great to see you. Question, the beard. Are we ever going to dye it?
Dye my beard?
Your beard.
Why don't you get a spray tan, I'll dye my beard. How about that?
Spray tan.
What are you saying?
I'm just asking a question. The beard, it's...
Oh, man, don't try to fool me on TV. Because my beard, what, I look old?
No. You...
All right, if I got great beard, do something with this pigmentation you got going on.
Last time we were here together, you threatened to beat me up on live television. You want to...
Touch my suits.
My guy, Coutinho Mobley, that's unprecedented access, asking the important questions. Glad to be back in Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh. It's the Hezzy God. Oh, with the right hand. He's going right to work. Oh my goodness.
DJ Klein wasn't on Instagram last night. No way. That's the same move that I saw on the Hezzy God Instagram page.
13-10 to score. White the triple. Too strong. Briscoe. He's going to go to work on Royce White. Snatch back. Drives. Lays it in. Isaiah Briscoe.
We got two guys. I know one's a Hezzy God, but Isaiah Briscoe getting into that bag as well on Royce White.
He is. It's a 1-point lead now for Power. White wants some get back. Oh, there's Klein cutting and scoring.
They love TJ Klein off that wide screen cut. He puts so much pressure on the rim.
There's his mother.
Yeah, that's Nancy Lieberman deciding, like, we're going to run plays with action. We're not just going to go isolation.
Briscoe, the three is no good. Klein the board. They go in there, Gil Mitchell. Kick out to White. White knocks down another triple.
Great sign for Power, making shots. They got good balance between stuff at the rim and things at the three.
18-12, first team to 25. We go to the half. Clark driving. Off the glass, no good. Mitchell the rebound. Here's Klein. Backing down Carter. Mouse in the house and banks it home. He says, you too small.
Oh, him the too little. Oh, my. Hey, if you're Hezzy God, you got to go back at him.
You got to, man.
You got to.
Go get your respect. Here's Carter. 7-0 run by Power. There's the Hezzy God. He toss it. Oh, we got some talking going on here in the BK.
All right, so TJ Klein, now you got to go back at him. Let's go.
5-point lead for Power. Five on the shot clock. White driving. Uses the left hand.
Great switch over. I was thinking he was going to go up right as well. Man, Royce White is so strong. Let me tell you, Brian. I got out of the big three because of Royce White. He hit me one time. I said, I'm done with this.
Here's the Hezzy God. Too strong with the jumper. Briscoe, though, the board. The Clark. Open shot. Count it.
I like the way Trilogy's playing right now. They have so much more swag. The conviction of what they're doing. Even the miss on Hezzy God was a good shot. We got ourselves a good game here.
Steven Jackson, their head coach, looking on. Here's Klein. Floater. No. Mitchell to follow. And a reach in on Trilogy.
There's the Hezzy God right here making his big three debut in his bag. Goes up with it. Nails it. Oh, we got to bring the fire. Does not get better than this.
Oh, I love that. First Taco Bell, bring the fire challenge by Steven Jackson. Here's the rule. Basically, if you don't like a foul that's been called on your player, you can challenge it. And so now that player has to go one-on-one to get the point. And the defense will try to get a stop.
What you got?
I'm going to go with defense here.
I'm going offense.
You going offense?
Yeah.
I'm going to go defense here.
Hezzy God is going to get introduced to bring the fire. Gil Mitchell's not a small guy. You're going to see a lot of pounding. There's some rules inside the rules here. Like you got to wait for him to put the ball down before you take his airspace up.
Here's Mitchell using that side. And he missed the layup. He missed it.
This is the most physical basketball you will see on the planet on Bring the Fire. They ain't calling nothing on Bring the Fire. And that's why we love Bring the Fire.
Oh my goodness. Right there, gave him the shoulder and missed the bunny. So here's Trilogy now. As he got. Oh! Clark, 3 on the shot clock. He fades, shoots, air ball, Klein lays it in. We're just a point away from the half.
It's great defense, great individual defense across the board from Power.
Briscoe, come on in your bag. Oh my God, it reversed and lays it in.
Are you not entertained?
Isaiah Briscoe, don't be so mean.
I don't know what that was. All I know is Glenn Rice Jr. is thinking, I need a breath. I got to go back at this man right now.
Yeah. Mitchell rolling and scoring, and we go to the half. With Power with a 6-point lead.
How about playmaking of Glenn Rice Jr.? Talk about the scoring, making things happen with his playmaking ability. Throw it up, big fella. Power, flex it on Trilogy at the half.
Yes. Of course, yeah. When do you want me to get him? Get him in 3 minutes? Okay. Just let me know.
Well, tonight, these are the fittest, strongest, most skilled workers to ever compete for the toughest nails title. In the end, only one of them will be left standing. Real people, so tough it's twice a week, and it's tonight on CBS. At the half, it's Power up 6, 26-20, and it is Brian Custer alongside Brian Scalabrine. Got Michael Rappaport with us as well. You look at that first half, man, and it was Power really doing something. How about Royce White leading all scorers with 10?
Yeah, I love the way that White has versatility of knocking down the threes, also going to the basket. Power is passing the ball at a high clip. Glenn Rice Jr. making plays, Royce White with the ball making plays. When they're playing like this is when Power is at their best.
Well, you talked about that, Royce White making plays. Let's take a look at one of them right now, courtesy of Royce White. It is the target special delivery.
Great execution. Look at TJ Klein on the cut. And just like threw a absolute strike. See the hard cut? Look at that pass for TJ Klein going to the basket. Power's locked in. You can tell that Nancy had a conversation with these guys that we have to be better. We have to execute at a high level, and that's what we saw in the first half.
Hip-hop celebrating 50 years, so is the Big Three. And look who's in the house with rap, Ja Rule.
All right, I am here, unprecedented accents. We're in Brooklyn, but he's from Queens. Ja Rule is in the house. What do you think of the Big Three basketball so far, John?
Love it, love it, love it, man. Congratulations to Cube, everybody involved with the Big Three, man. It's amazing, man. You got you here doing the comments. This is real as it gets, you know?
Now, me and Ja compete in a fantasy football league. It's very competitive. Ja, if you were picking your Big Three fantasy all-stars of all time, who would be your three fantasy Big Three basketball players?
MJ, we got to start with Jordan. LeBron and Shaq.
That's not a bad team. We're here to see you rip it up at halftime, all right, Ja? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Always Big Three back to cut.
Tell him I was the champ this year.
Yes, fantasy football champion, man.
Legends in the building, Ja Rule. And Earl Clark knocks down that three. Ice Cube, of course, the owner of the league, always sitting courtside right next to Ja Rule here at Barclays Center in the BK.
I'm always surprised at the amount of people that show love to Michael Rappaport.
It is amazing. It is amazing that people like him so much.
Hey, Rap, that wasn't me saying it. That was Brian.
Nah, he gave me some money, Rap, to say that. He did, man. He slid me at 20.
I happen to agree 100%. Always people like Mike Rapp.
26-20 is our score. Here's Royce White. His pass stolen.
That should not have been a reset. I'm not. Steven Jackson's okay with a reset? Okay. I wouldn't consider that possession.
Getting first team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2 here in the Big Three. Here's Glenn Rice Jr. Mobley fakes the 3 to Rice. With 2 on the shot clock, he leans in and scores.
I love the way that pass was thrown over the top. Remember, only 3-on-3, so he threw it to where the defense could not get it, and then Rice took his time with the bucket.
Here's Earl Clark. Shot is short. Royce White lost it.
All right, take a look. Look at this pass. Goes way over the top. It's like a post-up entry to the other side from one side of the court. Bristow tried to pull the chair. Rice had that body control to get the layup.
Clark driving on Mobley. Shot's no good. Followed by Amir Johnson is.
Amir's tough down there. But I like Earl Clark being aggressive. When you can drive in the Big Three and get 2 defenders to react to you, good things will happen offensively for you.
Rice, Euro stepping off the glass.
When Rice trying to be a little more aggressive in this second half to score the ball.
5-point lead for Power. Largest lead thus far has been 6 for them. Trilogy, the defending champions, looking to three-peat. Here's Clark. Shot's no good. Johnson kicks it out to Briscoe. Clark again, the triple is too strong. This time Mobley corrals him. White! Going strong to the hole, and he'll go to the line.
Brian, that was a little delayed whistle. I didn't want to see Royce White not getting this call. He got hammered as he goes to the basket right there. Royce White's having an excellent night tonight.
So White will go to the line, shooting one shot for 2 points. And he gets the roll.
Another underrated part about the big three is you have to make free throws. It's a huge part of this game, especially with that one shot for 2 points.
Here's Johnson working the high post. While Mobley. Shot's no good. Rice trying to get it to White, cutting to the basket.
Royce White getting his normal early sub in the second so he could finish the game out.
Yeah, Rice will have his seat. Akil Mitchell will check in. The Hezzy guy, Ryan Carter, is checked back in for Trilogy.
This guy in his debut, which isn't easy, had a really nice first half. And this is where Glenn Rice needs to take over. Now, it doesn't mean shoot it to me. It just means you're going to see him making a lot of plays with this group.
Klein lays it in, as you talked about with the pass.
They want the ball in his hands to make plays. Akil Mitchell and TJ Klein play off of Glenn Rice. And this is all that power execution while they're getting practices in during the week.
9-point lead and unforced error as Trilogy turns it over.
Take a look. Klein goes in to set a screen. He slips out. So good at cutting and finishing.
Tried to get to Klein again. He got it. Gathers, scores, and one.
I love the way TJ Klein plays. He's not one of these guys that when he has the ball, he's going to hold it for a long time. On the cut, once he gets his hands on it, I'm not wasting any time. I'm going up quick to the basket. If you watch him in warm-ups, this is the type of stuff he does. Then he gives them the too little.
8-0 run by Power. And they're up 11 on the defending champions. It's the Big Three. We're in Brooklyn here on CBS. 11-point lead for Power over Trilogy. Hey, it's time for the Prize Picks entry of the day. Let's take a look at two of the most popular projections for today's second game. Joe Johnson, Jason Richardson, and Jason Richardson, by the way, was the Microsoft Player of the Week. You can download the Prize Picks app, play along with the official daily fantasy partner of the Big Three.
So about that matchup, Jason Richardson had one of the most dominating performances in a Big Three game I've seen. Because it wasn't just his scoring, it was his assists, he got steals, he rebounded the ball, he played fast. So this is going to be really interesting how he can back that up against Joe Johnson. But what was not talked about enough, Jeremy Pargo in his game.
He was unbelievable.
Man.
He was unbelievable.
So he was off the charts last game. So Joe Johnson asked for a little help after week one. Jeremy Pargo delivered. So I cannot wait for this matchup in week 3 versus, to me, two teams that have a really good chance of winning it all.
Yeah, that's the triplets in Tri-State. They follow as soon as we're done here. Meanwhile, it is Trilogy and Power, and here's TJ Klein. He's got 10. Hey, look, sitting courtside, Ja Rule, right next to Ice Cube. He pays homage to 50 years of hip-hop. A number of hip-hop greats are going to be in the house today.
I didn't know that hip-hop museum was going in out here in Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Be finished very soon. Here's Klein. Shooting 1 for 2. Rolls off. Klein's got 10. White's got 12. Gino Mobley's got 8 for power.
We're going to say no shot. No shot. Man, is Isaiah Briscoe shifty or what?
He is.
I mean, now he has to be the guy that takes over because I think Earl Clark plays off of Briscoe. When Briscoe has the energy and he's making plays, Clark seems to just play off of his energy. So Briscoe, it's a big moment for him.
Here's Briscoe. Oh, the Hezzy.
Oh, don't call that.
Carry.
Come on. We're in Brooklyn. All right, you tell me. 5 o'clock, that's what you have to look at. Is his hand at 5 o'clock? That's not where they called. They called it right there. Oh, he probably did dip it down to 6 o'clock.
Here's Mitchell working on Briscoe. And the travel.
You didn't see Briscoe with that left hand. Pulled him down a little bit. Got away. Watch Isaiah Briscoe's left hand on this play. Oh, you might not be able to see it right there. He pulled him. You see a lot of Briscoe pulling the chair on guys.
Here's Carter working on Klein. Tried to go up under.
Oh, he's switching the beat around. Oh, he switched him again.
And yes, another shot! Oh my gosh! The Hezzy guy!
The Hezzy guy. He switched his pivot foot twice. Well, they called it carry and then they let that go.
And oh my! Briscoe and Mitchell. I mean, can we look at that again?
Offensive foul. What is going on right here? Oh, I gotta see the Hezzy God switching the feet, man. I gotta see that. I'll see it today on Instagram. he gonna put that on the highlights? That's gonna be in his story.
Briscoe lost it. Klein lays it in.
Good play by Akil Mitchell. Great play. Oh, he's getting a little stare down to Isaiah Briscoe. Got something to say or not? All right. Brian, you've been around hoop a long time.
Let's look at the feet.
Let's look at the feet. There one.
There's one.
Wait,
slide. You'll get one,
wait, he ain't moving, he ain't done. All right. dark, yeah.
Hey, the Big Three Summer of Fire. It's coming to a city near you. Me and Scal packing the bags. We got stops coming up in Memphis for the first time, Miami, Boston, Charlotte, Washington, D.C. Just go to big3.com/tickets for all of the details. 38-27 is our score here. Power on top of Trilogy. Let's take a look at the Microsoft Player of the Week. And as you pointed out earlier, Scout, it had to be Jason Richardson. Put up 29 points, but as you all-around game, 6 boards, 6 assists.
Made the threes, empowered his teammates. We got a glimpse of why I think that Tri-State has a chance to go to the finals.
Tri-State will be coming up next here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And of course, their head coach is the Hall of Famer himself, Julius Dr. J. Irvin. Here's Briscoe to Clark. With 5 on the shot clock. Drive. And he'll go to the line.
Ooh, I thought that was really good defense by Akil Mitchell. Oh, we're going to bring it.
Oh, Nancy Lieberman did not like that call at all, so she's going to bring the Taco Bell, bring the fire challenge here. And so now Earl Clark go one-on-one with Akil Mitchell to get the points. Oh, and it's a bump by Mitchell. So they'll give those points right to Clark, don't they?
Yeah, it's 2 points.
Yeah.
You can't foul on bring the fire. You know, to understand how the Big Three wants to call things, if it affects the play greatly, they're going to call it. Outside of that, they want people to play through contact. That was a little bit too much body contact by Mitchell. Is Steven Jackson going to bring the fire on Bring the Fire? Can you do that? A double Bring the Fire? He was thinking about it. I know he was. Action Jackson over there. He's like, Bring the Fire on that?
Is that the double dog there? A double
Well
Bring the
played.
Fire.
Very, very well played.
Here's Rice. Drives. Goes to the full game and knocks it down. Glenn Rice Jr. hanging and scoring.
I know for a fact that Daddy can't do that. I know that. I
He
seen
can
his
shoot
Daddy can play, but he can't do that. That was some hang time right there.
Here's Ryan Carter. Pulls up and draws the foul on Mitchell.
So that's not a bad shot for the heads he got. He makes those shots. And on Instagram, I've never seen him miss. I'm just letting you know. I've seen that shot go in 100% of the time on Instagram.
This man's he's picking up so many followers.
No, I'm just saying. I've never seen him miss. I've never seen him miss on Instagram. So I'm expecting big things today.
So he'll shoot 1 for 3. Top of the three-point line. Ooh, too strong. Power just 10 points away from victory. Rice wants it. Working on Carter. Nope. There's Royce White with the foul.
That's big boy basketball right there, man. That is a big time rebound. Working the baseline, pinning that ball, and going up strong.
There's Briscoe right down the lane.
Now, fouls come into play here. Power has 5 fouls. The next time they foul, they're in the bonus. Bonus in the Big Three is free throws and the ball back. So smart play by Rice, not fouling.
Here's Klein. Driving. Here's the reach in by Carter.
As he got asking for a call first day. That's amazing. All right, so watch this play. Royce White, this is a big-time board. Working the baseline, watch him pin the ball right there, and just go up strong. I've seen Royce White play a lot. I love the way he's played right here, and we got another Bring the Fire.
There's Steven Jackson. You knew he was going to call it. He's going to call it. So there's the Taco Bell Bring the Fire. Steven Jackson did not like that call, so he wants TJ Klein to earn those 2 points. No, he says no. He waved it off. No, they're going to do it.
It's going to get nasty. I'm telling you right now. They've been going at it. They've been going at it all game. It's gonna get nasty.
Trying to reach in, and did just enough as it rolled off.
That is very nice move by TJ Klein.
Yeah.
Just like a nice move on Akil Mitchell. Both of them roll out. Making this league.
11-point lead for Power. Here's Briscoe. Too strong with the triple. Earl Clark. Dish, Amir Johnson.
He not double dribble that ball?
They didn't call it.
It didn't look like it.
Look, Ice Cube, he was over there saying,
He said the same thing I said, right?
He said,
That's the real hezzy god right there.
here's Royce White. Oh, a little up and under, and then uses the left hand.
I can't say enough about Royce White and how he's playing this game.
16 points, game high score. Briscoe behind the back, step back. No good. Amir Johnson, the follow, yes, off the glass.
Good decision. I know it seems weird, but good decision by Cat giving that up. You don't want to foul this late, especially when you have a nice lead.
Klein in the lane. Nope. A little push off.
This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. All right, Royce White, patience, switches over to the left. Nice play. So like I said, this is where the big three gets interesting. If you foul, you can get back into this game. I mean, you are getting a free throw for 2, and if you make this, you're getting the ball back. So you can walk down a lead pretty quickly.
Clark knocks down the free throw, so there's the 2 points, and they get the ball back since they're in the bonus. I would just keep going to the basket. Here's Briscoe. Does just that. Leans in, use the left hand. No. Klein to White, yes.
That's a huge defensive play by TJ Klein. Absorbing 2 hits to the chest, keeping the arm up, affecting the shot, but not fouling.
Clark, 4-point shot. Briscoe for 3. 6-point lead. Hey, Power can win it if they knock down the 4-point shot.
No question. That 3 right there makes this game interesting.
White powers his way to the bucket.
I don't know what today's going to look like, but this man should be up for Player of the Week, and we got a long day ahead of us.
The 4 by Briscoe, air ball. So Power can win it. Klein cuts and wins it for Power and waves goodbye to Trilogy.
That is a huge win for Power, and they came out locked in, executing, and I can't say enough about the way that Royce White kept it together for this game and established his dominance in this game.
Here is the Hyundai shot of the game as Power gets a 10-point victory over Trilogy.
Here we go for the win. Same play they ran earlier. TJ Klein flashing up, slips out, and waves goodbye to Trilogy. Power 2-1 on the Big 3 season.
Let's go to Michael Rappaport with the winning coach.
All right, I'm here with the Hall of Famer, Nancy Lieberman. What do you make of your team at this point in the season? We're at week 3. How you feeling?
I'm really happy. They played wonderful today. They played with aggression. They played with more force. Trilogy is unbelievable. Steven's a great coach, but they're undermanned right now, and you need somebody to help you in these situations.
What do you think of the evolution of the Big 3 now that we're in season 6? Like, how impressed, how surprised, how excited are you about it, and what do you think has changed about the game so far?
Well, obviously, we have to thank Ice Cube for what he's done and all the innovations and allowing all of us to extend our careers, including yourself.
Yes.
But I will say this, the fact that the league has gotten younger, you're seeing the next level of great players like Briscoe, like TJ, like so many.
I agree. and it's glad to be here in Brooklyn. It's glad to be here with the Hall of Famer. You guys, what's going on?
Hey, how about that? She's got to be a proud mother. Her son had 16, Royce White had 18, and Power got a 10-point victory. Coming up, Tri-State, the triplets, here on CBS.